my brother's cousin's friend's best friend, uncle, sister-in-law wants you to do her cousin's best friend's sister's cousin, sister-in-law, half-brother, stepbrother, sister's wedding video. Can you do it? And then you're like, well, tell your best friend's sister-in-law's cousin's best friend's husband's sisters, brothers, stepbrothers, mother-in-law to hit me up, and then we can discuss something. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is the third time I've tried to record this damn video, so you guys better stay and watch this, because if you don't, it is gonna come and get you at night, and he's gonna kill you. Just kidding, he won't kill you, but. So I might be mixing some of the footage from the last video and this video together because I had some good stuff in the last video that I might not say in this one. And yeah, so I think I'm wearing a different hat in the last one because I filmed it earlier and then I was gonna go edit and I realized that the audio was super shit. So you'll kind of see two different clips maybe. I might mix them up. So don't be commenting like, why do you have a different hat? Because there's two different, it's today, it's the same day, but different time. You get it. All right, it's not a long video, but it's a lot to cover, so let's just get started. I'm just fucking rambling. Let's go. Cue the intro, which I don't have. Cheesy, create, learn and shoot, whatever intro. Let's just get to this shit. Today we're gonna talk about how to start your own business, start your own thing, and make money with photo and video. So I'm gonna cover a couple of tips and a couple of things that I do. This is all personal experience, things that I've done in the last couple years to get where I'm at. I'm not like freaking huge company, but I make money doing this stuff and I make a living. So I want to kind of talk about it and maybe help you, the person watching, or someone out there that's possibly on the edge of trying to do this or just get a regular 9-to-5 job. I want to talk a little bit about the things you can do to possibly make some money, you know, or make some side money or make full-time money or make a lot of money doing this stuff, because you can make a lot of money doing this stuff. You just got to know what you're doing and do it right. Nowadays, everybody needs content. Everything and everyone needs content, from businesses to companies to coffee shops to artists and if you're on here on YouTube, you're going to need content. That's what your job is. It's to make content. Content is king, and if you can create it, you're winning. You're already winning. Trust me, you're already rich. In your mind, in your heart, in your soul, in your butthole. The beauty of this field, photo and video and creating content, is that there's endless opportunities. You can do anything from creating content on YouTube to weddings to family photos, car videos, car photos, working with brands, anything and everything that could possibly need content. You could learn a way to do it and make some money off of it. Even getting into like the dirtier side of content, which I don't know. I've never been in that side of making content, but yeah, you can make money. I mean, I've heard. I don't know. Not me. I don't know. I mean, I've never been offered the opportunity. I don't know if maybe one day I get offered, I'd be like, hey, that's pretty good money. Hey, Erica, I gotta go film. Let's just move on. You know, eventually you start to shoot more and more, and you'll find your niche, or a couple of different niches, and you'll eventually start to realize, hey, like, this is what I really like, this is what I'm really good at, and I'm gonna hit that. You know, I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit that. How I first started, I come from the music scene. I was always around a lot of musicians, a lot of bands, at shows, a lot of things. I used to just always be filming and shooting photos and taking photos of me and my friends. Eventually, I started going to shows and I started shooting photos for bands and videos and all that stuff, and I started getting more and more practice. I would go out to shows and shoot, and eventually some of my friends and other bands would hit me up, hey, can you come out and take some pictures? Can you come out and take some video? And slowly but surely I started charging bands here and there, and I started making some money, and I was like, yo, this is fucking dope. I can make some money doing this stuff, and I'm still around the music scene and around music. This is pretty dope. This is dope. So I started taking it more serious because I was like, hey, maybe I can do this, you know, for a living. So that's how I started in photo and video, and started, you know, branching out from there, from the music scene into different things. Before this video gets even longer, it's not an easy job at all. You're gonna have to bust your ass 24/7 working, editing, and sometimes it seems like you're like, oh, well, I want to have my own business and have my own schedule and all this, but that doesn't always mean you're gonna have time to do whatever you want. Yes, sometimes you will have a lot of downtime, But you're probably gonna be stressed as shit because you're gonna be like, fuck, I don't have any work. What am I gonna do? I need to make money because I wanted to start my own business, and now I need to like make my own money, and I just don't have a regular paycheck, so I need to get out there and find more jobs. And you will be stressing. And then there's other weeks where you're still gonna be stressing because you have way too much work, you have way too much editing, you have way too many gigs, and you can't catch up. But you know, you always gotta be grateful and appreciate the times that you're busy, and appreciate the times that you're slow too. You're gonna realize really quick that it's a lot of work. It's a lot of long nights. It's a lot of editing. It's a lot of sacrificing time with friends and family. It's a lot of, hey, you wanna come out to this party next weekend? Oh, let me check my schedule. Sorry, I'm booked. I can't. I gotta make money because I don't have a regular 9-to-5 job where I know I'm gonna get a regular check. And if I call in, I'm gonna get paid sick hours. You don't get that when you're a freelancer or working for yourself, unless you own like a big ass company or whatever. But for the most part, most of us people I'm talking to are freelancers, and we don't get that. We don't have the benefits. We just work our asses off and create the stuff we love. Okay, so networking with other people, this is super important. Put your work out there, talk to a lot of people, put your face out there, put your work out there, be seen. And you have to put your face out there so that people know, hey, that's the guy I want to hire. I seen his work, I want to work with him, and he's dope and I like his style. So networking, social media, all that, it's gonna help you. Some people see social media as a bad thing, but if you own a business, it's really good for you. That's where you're gonna promote your work, your videos, your photos, and you're gonna show people how badass you are. You know, you're gonna be like, hey, check this picture of a dog that I took a picture of. He was pooping at the park, but I got that angle. I got the angle of the dog pooping. If you want pictures of your dog pooping, hit me in the DMs and we can work that out, because I can make your dog pooping look like a badass. So you know what I'm saying? Like, social media can work for that. Not necessarily pictures of dog pooping, but I've never taken pictures of dog pooping, but I mean, you never know. I mean, I've seen pictures of like that one picture that's going around Instagram of like the coyote pooping or something like that, and everybody's like, holy shit, it's a coyote pooping, that's a great shot. Yeah, it's a great shot. But that's what I'm saying, like, that coyote pooping picture could have led to that dude working for National Geographic and being like, hey, we're looking for a guy that can take pictures of coyotes pooping. We want to hire you. $100 million a year. And then there you go. And then that's your story. Hey, man, I started on Instagram. I took a picture of a coyote pooping, and now I got a job with National Geographic. That's what's up. So social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the grams and all the .coms, use them to your advantage and promote your work and put your best work out and network. Another tip is collaborating with friends and other photographers, videographers, or people within your niche or business scene. Like, as for me, I've been working with my friend Jesse. I met him actually through shooting shows. We were shooting photos and videos at the same shows, and we actually connected, and then we were like, hey, we shoot very similarly, and we slowly started working together more and more and more, and now he became one of my best friends, and we work together a lot. I love working with the dude. I learned so much off of him, and I don't know if he learns as much off of me because he's a badass and he's way better than me. But just working with someone, like teaming up with someone and bouncing ideas off of them and working together and doing cool stuff and cool projects, it's always cool. And plus, when it's two people, you can take on bigger projects and you can have a lot more fun as well. So collaborate, team up with people, find someone that you can work with, create dope shit. Like, at the end of the day, like, the goal is to create dope shit. If you're getting paid good money for it, that's even more badass. But at the end of the day, like, you as an artist, as a photographer, as a videographer, your goal is to create something dope. And I know money is not like the end goal, you know, but you need it to buy gear, you need it to survive, you need it to do the things you have to do, like eat and live and pay your rent and your bills and have computers to actually make the content. So yes, we do it for the love of art. We do it because we love it. But at the same time, we need to get paid and make money and pay for shit. Another tip, like tip 3, I don't know what tip we're on already. You might be like, well, Alex, those are great tips. That's cool and all, but how do I find jobs? How do I get jobs? Do I just wait at my desk for someone to come knocking and be like,
hey, I heard you're a photographer, a videographer, and we want to offer you $10 million to take pictures of my lizard?
That's not gonna happen. But what can happen is you getting your ass on the computer and looking for jobs. Facebook groups, on Twitter, Craigslist, freaking anywhere and anything, the internet. Have you ever heard of that? The internet, it's this freaking great, awesome thing that can connect you to people in Iceland, like right now, if they're awake, whatever time it is, and you can be like,
yo, I'm from the United States of America, and you're from Iceland. Cool, we're talking.
when I'm not doing anything, I'm looking for jobs on Facebook, on Craigslist, on different websites, just to see what's out there, what opportunities it could be, and there's a lot. Now, you might run into some opportunities that will be just absurd, like crazy, like,
I need someone to make this full feature film for me, edit it, color grade it, and promote it. And I'm sorry, man, it's a tight budget. All I got is $20. That's all I got. But you know, this could lead to future projects, and eventually we could work on more bigger budgeted projects.
I have seen those. I have seen ads like that, and they suck. But let me stop right there real quick. You will do a lot of work for free in the beginning. Sometimes it can be the feature film, but if this feature film is the Joker movie, and you're like, shit, for $20, I want to be part of that project, which can lead to more and bigger opportunities, then it's worth it. Sometimes you have to bite the bullet and you have to take these jobs for free, because sometimes they will pay you in good exposure bucks, which I don't recommend, because sometimes you're just like fucking it up for yourself and others. But sometimes you have to bite the bullet and be like, hey, you know what? I mean, this is a great opportunity, and I know I can get a lot more work from this, so I'm gonna bend over and take it and just do this job, because I know I might be hired for the next Joker movie. I don't know, whatever it is. It's not always, you know, about the money. Like I said, sometimes it's about creating something cool. If it's something that you believe in, maybe, and it's something that you could see that you could create and maybe use it for your portfolio and be like, yo, this is gonna be badass to get better jobs, because I have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to get something cool in your portfolio, which can lead to more jobs. But on the other hand, if you know your skill level and you know what you can provide and you can bring to a company or to that client or to that artist, you also want to price yourself the right way. Tip number 4, 3, whatever number we're on, I don't remember. Next tip is similar to the internet one, but in real life. So you want to get out there, you want to go to shops, you want to go to restaurants, you want to go to coffee shops, whatever it is. Show up, be like, yo, check out my work, check out the gram, check out the grid, check out what I do. Do you like it? I can make your coffee look dope. And your coffee probably tastes better than Starbucks anyways, because Starbucks coffee is crap. Fight me in the comments. If you could show them what you've done before, maybe some like a video you made at home of a coffee setup or something like that, and you show up being like, look, this is what I can do, and I can do this for your restaurant, for your business, for your company. They're gonna need content for their social media or website, whatever it is, and they're gonna be like, wow, that's kind of dope. I kind of want that for the website. That's pretty cool. Can you do that? Just be like, yeah, you know, and then bam, you name your price. Obviously, that's up to you too, where you feel comfortable with your skill level. You tell them, I can do this, this, and that for this price. There you go, another job. Most of the time, you're gonna get no's. Manager's not here. We'll hit you up during the week or whatever another time, but not right now. But it's worth it. You planted the seed. They can call you back and eventually get you more work. That's just how it works. You're gonna have to get out there, like I said, put your face out there, put your work out there, physically and digitally online, so that people can see it, companies can see it, and you can get more work and get more money in your pocket to buy more gear that you don't need. Now, speaking of gear, let's move on to the next tip, gear. This is a tough one, because a lot of people, and I am guilty of that, we fall into this rut of,
Man, if I only had that camera, if I only had that 4K camera, if I only had that Cine lens, if I only had that Cine camera, if I only had that car, I could drive to the coffee shop to get jobs.
okay, you might need a car, yeah, but all the other shit you don't need. I started off with a freaking film machine, you know, the ones that you had to spin. I started off with that. No, I didn't, but that would be fucking crazy. With a fucking film camera. All right, put your coffee right there real quick. All right, ooh, that's a great shot. Yeah, that's great. I started off with Sony a6000, and I bought it refurbished off of Amazon because I was like, hey, this looks like a cool camera and it's cheap. It was 500 bucks refurbished, and I was like, you never know, I just want to take cool pictures and videos. Probably not going to turn it into anything. And you know, 2 years later, I'm making money off of this as my job, as I'm making a living off of this. And I did so many gigs and work and jobs and client work and everything with it, and I never once like walked into a place and they were like,
Yo, let me see your camera. Nah, that's too small. Doesn't look professional, man. You gotta get out of here.
never. On the contrary, I would turn into work and they'd be like, dang, this is good, man, I like this. You know, I'm gonna get you back for more work. They would spread the word, spread the love, and I would get more work, and I was making money with a $500 entry-level camera. So don't worry about it. I've seen people commenting like, oh, I built my business with the iPhone, and I'm just like, how? Like, but I mean, whatever. If it works, it works. If your client's happy and it looks good, that's all that matters. That's all you need. That's the end goal, to make dope content that looks dope and make the client happy. You're happy, you're creating, they're happy, they're getting their content, putting it out there and promoting their business or whatever. Everybody wins. Some companies will require you, they'll put in the description like, whoa, we need a 4K camera, blah, 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 blah. But most of the time, people are just like, hey, I need this done. Can you do it? And can you do it in this time frame? Bam, done. But learn the gear you have. Learn the hell out of it. Learn how to make it look good. Learn how to, why am I Italian? I don't know, where I'm just like, learn the gear, make it look good, and do work with it. Like, bust your ass with it. Once you get really good with that, once you upgrade to that next camera that's like dope, that has like 4K or whatever the hell you want, you're gonna be really good with that. Because if you got really good with this cheaper camera, then this next big step is gonna be like, damn, I got all these options now that I didn't have before. So now I'm gonna make my shit look even cooler. So work with what you got. Like they say, the best camera is the camera that you have. Work with it. And one of the last tips I wanna give you guys is balance. Balance. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you will be working your ass off 24/7 doing this stuff. It's weird because the end goal with this is like, I want to work for myself. I want to create my own company. I want to have my own schedule. I don't want to do a 9 to 5. But we work more than a 9 to 5, and we kind of have our own schedule, but in a way we work more than a regular job. Put your heart into it, because if you don't, this is going to get old really quick. It's going to get really tiring, and it's going to feel like a job, which it is a job at the end of the day, but you don't want it to feel that way. You want it to feel creative. You want to feel happy. You want to feel like you want to keep creating. How do you do that? Balance work and life. Your girlfriend, wife, husband, boyfriend, whatever, family, whatever, will kind of sometimes be mad at you because you're like, hey, I know you want to go out and watch this movie, but I can't, got a lot of editing to do, kind of got to stay home, sorry. And they're gonna be like,
I hate you. Never want to see you ever again in your dumb camera. And then you're gonna be like, alright, well, I guess I can go with you, but I'm gonna have to stay up all night editing. So
then you know, I mean, hopefully your girlfriend or whoever, my girlfriend doesn't do that, but hopefully whoever you're with or whoever's asking you to go out with them doesn't tell you they hate you on your camera. But sometimes you'll make sacrifices like that too. Be like, hey, like, okay, you know what? I've been working really hard all day. I'm gonna go out and watch this movie or go out for dinner. But you know, in your head, when you come back, you're like, I'm gonna have to kind of bust an all-nighter because I need to finish this video, and if I don't, I'm gonna get behind. So it's one of those balance things. You know, you don't want to burn yourself out and work so hard that you're just not like happy, but you do want to put in the work because it's all time management. Time management is key. So make sure you balance everything. I know it's hard. I know it's really difficult sometimes, but you will have a better result in your creativity in your work and just in life. Hopefully this will encourage or inspire someone to just take that next step and go for it. And maybe this can help you to kind of see what it's like from this side of, you know, working and doing all the stuff that you do. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and, you know, show my channel to your grandma so that she can subscribe, and maybe your grandma can show your grandpa my video and then he can subscribe, and then, you know, it's like a chain reaction, and then subscribers go up, views go up, and I can make better videos and everybody's happy. And your grandma and grandpa will be happy because they're gonna be like, yo, this dude's dope. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Content now. Everybody needs content nowadays to, everybody needs content now. I can't say content. Content, Alex, content. Everybody needs content nowadays to